Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to another random Sunday Funday. Now, the spooky season is upon us, and I thought, what better way to honour that than a beautifully over-the-top, colourful cute 'em up. This is Pop'n Twinbee Rainbow Bell Adventures. I know, right? Threw a curveball at you there. Don't you worry though, the spooky games are coming. But I thought we'd just do something a little bit different, eh? Why not? Now, this was released in 1993 by Konami on the Super Nintendo, and it plays, well, as you can see, it's very colourful and it's very cute. And it plays very similarly to the first Random Sunday Funday game I did, actually, Rocket Knight Adventures. And I'll show you why and how in just a moment. Now, you can select between 3 characters. There is actually a 2-player option, but you know, I don't have any friends, so I'll be playing it solo. You can select Twinbee, who is piloted by Light. He's kind of an all-rounder. There's 2 stats that you've got. You've got like a punch stat and a jump stat. It depends on how long you need to charge up each one to do that respective charge. Twinbee's kind of like an all-rounder. Winbee, I believe, who's piloted by Pastel. Winbee, I think, has the longest punch charge but the shortest jump charge. And Gwynbee, who's piloted by Mint, has the reverse. So they all, as you can see, all have their own unique weapons as well. You start off with a punch attack, but you can get an upgrade to get these weapons. So Twinbee gets a hammer, Winbee gets this gymnastic ribbon, and Gwynbee gets a rattle that he can throw. So I like playing as Winbee because I like the range that the ribbon has, and also she's adorable. So yeah, let's get to it. That's Dr. Cinnamon. And this is our map screen. Now, we don't have much of a map at the moment because we're only on the first level, so let's jump into it. Now, as you saw from the attract mode, you know, this is bright and colourful and very cute. There's the punch. There's a jump if you charge it. Hang on. Okay, well, if you charge it, then you can do a sort of attack like that, which is why I was saying it's kind of like Rocket Knight Adventures, because you can charge up an attack and then just sort of fly off and attack. Now, you've got your normal punch. You can see that you've got your punch meter charging up. If you hold it down, they start swinging their fists about and then let off a sort of energy ball. So that's what the charge attacks do. Those are Zekubis. Those are your standard enemies. When you defeat them, you get a coloured bell, which is random, and that will give you an upgrade. I got an option there. I don't quite know what they do. I think they absorb damage. But I also, now my punch has turned into my ribbon attack, and you can see that's got a bit more of a range on it. This Zekubi I can see might be a bit, oh, there we go. Okay, it doesn't absorb damage. Now, the different abilities that you get vary, oh, I can't go in there at the moment, vary by what colour bell you pick up. I can't remember what each one does. The purple one, there's a sort of like a light purple one and a dark purple one. The light purple one gives you temporary invincibility. The dark purple one gives you a barrier. I still don't know what these options do though. You can get 3 of them though. If you collect, there's the barrier. If you collect 100 of these bells, there's the invincibility. Sprite will give you part of your health back. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you collect 100 bells, you get an extra life. If you collect all of the bells in the level, then apparently something good happens. I've never stuck with it long enough to get 100 bells. sorry, to get all of the bells in the level. And as you can see there, sometimes if you mistime a punch attack, you will just keep bouncing off of the walls. So yeah, that's it pretty much. I've got another upgrade there. You can see I've got a boot in the top left hand corner. That kind of makes me a bit faster. Don't necessarily need to be much faster. I mean, we're quite quick anyway. Get up there. There we go. Ah, invincibility again, nice. Oh. You can trip over these little rocks, in which case that happens, which again is really quite adorable. Do you know what? Oh no, I got to the goal. I was going to say, do you know what? Let's see what happens if I get all the bells. But no, we hit the goal. Okay, so we won't worry about that too much then. But yeah, that's pretty much the premise. Dr. Warumon, I believe, has stolen the 7 rainbow bells and stolen Princess Melanora, I think her name is. And basically Dr. Cinnamon has dispatched us guys to go and retrieve her and get the bells back. Simple premise. You know, you can't expect too much from a cute 'em up really, can you? But yeah, it's a little bit different to how the regular, oh I've got another option, how the regular Twinbee games play out, because they're usually top-down shooters. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I've played one of the regular Twinbee games. This is the only one that I'm familiar with. So, well, I say that I'm familiar with. This is the only one that... Oh, that's how you do that. You can sort of slow down your descent by holding up when you're in the air. Yeah, Whoops. Okay, we're going this way then. Yeah, I've not played the top-down shooters. I'm kind of hit and miss when it comes with top-down shooters, to be perfectly honest with you. I can take them or leave them. Ah, we've got another upgrade now. We get a laser gun, which is just really random. I think that's based on the goal already. How did we end up here? I went in completely the wrong direction. Oh well, next level then. Yeah, it's based on one of the other games, and I can't remember what it's called now, but it was the fact that a laser turns up in this is there was some artwork that depicted Twinbee holding 2 guns, sort of like a gunslinger. So I think, yeah, that's why the laser rifle's in this. I've got to admit, I'm not 100% up on the Pop'n Twinbee lore. But, you know, the characters and the setting is adorable enough. Now, we don't want to go that. We don't want to fall off of this, basically, because there are spikes down there. Now, we've got to just keep these clouds rotating by jumping on the one that's falling down. And then we get up to the top. Pink. Invincibility. I don't think that saves us against the spikes, which is somewhat annoying. Ah, almost. Yeah, instant death. Now we can continue. We're going to continue. I'm going to continue with Twinbee again. Oh, I could have shown you another character, couldn't I? Oh well, doesn't matter. Now we're back to being vanilla Twinbee. No laser, no running, no ribbon. So let's kind of be a bit... Now, okay, there we go, we got over it this time. I don't want to risk jumping into the spikes with the invincibility because I don't know if it does in fact help us. I thought she had a balancing animation, evidently not. Right, so we want to go over this way. Hi Zekubi. Right, oh no, we are where we want to be. Oh, there's... Excuse me. Well, I mean, if you time it right, as you can see, you can, well, you can sort of get multiple, oh right, we're getting out of this level, multiple charge jumps, which is what Twinbee's great for, because you can charge it up as you're flying along, and then when it runs out, you can just go into another one, which is kind of really quite handy. And something I forgot when I decided I was going to throw myself into that spikes that time. So yeah. Throwing homing missiles at me. How very dare you? Ah, I've got my whip. Well, I say a whip, I've got my ribbon. And I've got a laser gun. Twinbee is now all the more lethal. Get off that platform. The problem is, when you defeat enemies, they drop, or they spawn the bells rather, where you defeat them. So yeah, it's I'm going to show you Twinbee now. Just why not? Here's Twinbee. Kind of, you know, they all function vaguely similarly. What was I saying? Yeah, when you... Well, that was silly. When you defeat enemies... that'll help. They just spawn the bells where they land after you've defeated them, not necessarily where you actually defeat them. Oh, I got a shield there and then promptly lost it. Because I was being a bit too impetuous. But that invincibility really helped. Now, in the original Pop'n Twinbee games, if you spawned a bell, power-up bell, excuse me, if you spawned a power-up bell, you could shoot it to change its colour, to change its effect. You can't do that in this one. The bells that spawn are the ones that you get. Crying out loud. Those guys are irritating. Okay, let's go with the hero of the series then. Oh, our guy Twinbee. Don't tell me that this is the level that's going to cause me all the trouble. Well, I can already tell it's the level that's going to cause me all the trouble. Because it already is. Right, there's Twinbee's hammer. Aha, more invincibility, so we'll just run through this section. There we go. Got some nice power-ups out of that. Let's see, what's down here? Right, Come on. Punch our way through here. Let's see what's in this area. Enemies. And more invincibility. Nice. Oh, we just bounced off the wall. Right, let's get rid of those guys now then. See, you know what? Did I mention it earlier on that this game sort of rewards exploration rather than just sort of racing towards the goal? Though we do want to race to get away from those rockets, those homing missiles. Don't like them at all. Have a sprite. Oh, we can't access that from this direction. We've got to get back up onto this platform now. Luckily we can jump through them. Excellent, more lives. Sorry, I was just sitting away from my microphone then. I do apologise if I was a little bit quiet, I just didn't realise. Oh, and there's the goal. Now I think this might be the last level of this area, in which case I'll wrap it up after this. But there are bosses. Yes, here we go. Right, a boss bee. Which you can take out by shooting. He's got his life is down the bottom. You shoot him, he goes a bit berserk. You just need to avoid him. Rinse and repeat, really. Fairly straightforward boss, it just takes a bit of time. You probably can charge up a punch attack. Oh, actually, yeah, there you go, that does a lot more damage. The only problem is charging it up, so you do not want to be using Twinbee for this. Oh no. I don't quite know what happened there. But, just decided he was going to charge at me for no reason. Oh, okay, or you can run in the opposite direction. And there we go. That's boss B defeated. And the first area cleared. And we've got ourselves one of the rainbow bells. Ain't that pretty cool? Anyways, I'm not going to go into the next area now. We're just going to have a little bit of fun with this, and this game is a lot of fun, to be perfectly honest with you. Is it as good as Sparkster? Well, Rocket Knight Adventures rather, which is still the best one out of that whole series. I don't know. It's kind of a little bit more different. Rocket Knight Adventures has a lot more action going on. It's a lot more fast paced, I think. It throws more enemies at you. The levels aren't as open, they're a bit more linear, but they do involve a bit more sort of flying about. Whereas this one is, you know, the levels are a lot more open, you can explore them, but you don't have to. And this game is a little bit more laid back, aside from in those one or two areas where there was a sort of concentration of enemies. And as you can see there, that boss was, you know, fairly straightforward, but it was the first boss. Why am I mentioning that? Well, it's because I always do draw a comparison to this game to Rocket Knight Adventures, both made by Konami. But I think Rocket Knight Adventures slightly edges it out. One, I think because it's a lot more fast-paced and action-packed, and two, because I've played it a lot more than I have this. Although I have played this a fair bit. Not for a long time though, but I have played this a fair bit. And I'm not saying that makes this a bad game. I'm just saying it's not as good as Rocket Knight Adventures, in my opinion. But, you know, feel free to let me know how wrong I am in the comments. I do still enjoy playing this game, and I will still enjoy playing this game. So yeah, this has been Rocket Knight. No, it hasn't. This has been Rainbow Bell Adventures. Wow. Yes, I've been Mark from Retribution Gaming. This has been Pop'n Twinbee Rainbow Bell Adventures on the Super Nintendo. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I hope to see you for the next one. So until then, I'll catch you later. Bellsy bye.